It's the middle of summer. You're probably not giving a lot of thought to your mortgage right about now, are you? But we want you to think about it because we have some expert advice coming to Newswatch at 5:30 every Tuesday. Brian from the Mortgage Professionals, your promise is to not make mortgages boring.
Exactly. I'm sitting here racking my brain thinking, okay, we're going to do this spot. It's going to be every Tuesday. Mortgages are boring. You know, what can be more boring than talking about mortgages and prepayments? But I think the most exciting thing about mortgages is how to save money on your mortgage.
We like to save money, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And maybe we'll even translate those savings in some fashion that we can show people physically how much money they can save on their mortgage by using different tips and different things that we do every day in our mortgage practice to show people how to save money. It's better in their hands than it is in the banks.
So what makes a good mortgage?
Oh, there's a number of things. And you know, people focus on interest rate primarily. That's the first thing that they look at. And interest rate is very, very important, but for most people, they don't understand the background behind the mortgage. And I mean, I can go into fixed, I can go into variable, I can talk about different things, but rate's just one small component. The things that you do with your mortgage and how you actually plan your mortgage. People don't consider that a mortgage is a financial planning tool. When you think, you go out and you buy a car and you spend $25,000, $30,000, $40,000, but when you buy a home and you get a mortgage, it's the single largest loan you're ever likely to make. And there's a huge number of options that you have with that mortgage. So if you know how to plan the mortgage right, you can end up saving yourself a huge amount of money. And our job basically is to help the client realize that and to use all the sort of the tips and the things that they can do that's going to put money in their jeans, not in the lender's pocket. We sort of have a love-hate with them.
So we're going to, over the next few weeks, share some of those tips so we can save us money. You're telling us you're going to really save us money.
I am going to do my darndest to show people little tips, things that they may not think of, things that perhaps maybe their bank doesn't even want them to know about how they can actually save money and put money in their jeans, not in the lender's pocket.
All right, well, you got a few weeks with us. Make sure to follow us on Tuesdays. Brian's going to join us and going to save us money over the next little while. We're going to put him to the test, make sure that we do save some extra money by the end of our stint. Well, best of luck to you because I want you to give us those good tips to save us some cash.
Absolutely. That's going to be my job for the next 13 weeks.
And before we go, there's one special tool that you have that you think is really going to...
Yeah, I mean, just one of the little things. I've got a tool called Inflation Hedge Strategy, and I'm going to be talking about that in the future. There's a bunch of little things that I'll be talking about. Now, I won't go in depth with it. Our people will be able to explain it to them, but this little tool is absolutely phenomenal. It actually allows us to forecast things into the future. It actually shows comparisons for people so that they can really get deeper into their mortgage and understand the differences.